Good day guys, coming here, welcome back to Langrisser and news from the future. So right, it's the month of February to March, and on this part 1 and on 2 of the video, I'll be going through not the skills, not the talent, not the effect, but just for the voice actor for the upcoming, or should I say just for the heroes, the two male heroes for the month of February to March. And getting more excited is that coming March to April we'll be having our next collaboration banner from Shining series. And yep, stay tuned to find out more. And alright, without further ado, let's get started. So right, featuring the hero of the month is Sagny. So he is voiced by, oops, before I forget, very great information. Thanks for the information shared and provided by the Langrisser mobile app. So you and alright. So his Sagny, as you can see, this is his character design is very nice and cool. And for most people like me who initially thought he is the actual brother of Grand Shu, apparently he's not his adopted child. I'm not sure if they go too much in detail, but apparently he's kind of like a suspect to be orphan, to be adopted into the royal family because of his potential in his magic power, and also his handpicked or hand chosen by and the Calmo to be used as a vessel or portal to kind of summon chaos. And then another fun fact is the owl. Yes, this is a snow owl or storm owl. His pet he's holding onto is the one who possessed the actual soul of the king of the kingdom, which is the actual father of Andakelmo. Sorry, the father of Grand Shu. So apparently, before he get killed off or obliterated by Super Yani, a part of his soul get to possess inside this snow owl, and he has been aiding Sagny and try to bring him on more to the light side, if you want to put it this way, to prevent him from falling into the schemes of chaos and guiding him through the right path. So right, and that's it. We'll be going to his voice actor. Okay, last piece of the art. So for most of you, great news for all of you fans and even ladies, especially he's a great fan of ladies because he's voiced by none other than Jun Fukuyama. And in case you find his name to be quite familiar, okay, the following will brought more light from the dark. And yep, on the left featuring Code Geass, on the right featuring XXX Holic. So both are famous works from Clem, and sorry I did not watch either of them. But however, he voiced another characters that I watched recently and I like it a lot, which is from The Vampires Dies in No Time. He is voicing the male leading character Dracula. Yep. And alright, let us hear his speech for his characters as Sagny. Here we go.
預言者様の予言は世界に偉大な変革をもたらすに違いない。
So as you can see, the voice, the way he speaks is very sexy with that chilling, cool and sexy vibe. And I guess this is why, and he's one of the top male seiyuu, and a lot of girls are falling heads or eyes over for him. I understand why. Oh yeah. Let's hear it again.
預言者様の予言は世界に偉大な変革をもたらすに違いない。
So basically, he is saying that the prophecy made by the prophet, referring to Andakelmo, is destined to bring great change or revolutions for the world. So yep, despite Super Yanni or and the Kelmo is currently known to be the boss character of the current arc, I still hope there will be some redemption fact for her because I really like her characters a lot. So yeah, if you guys are a fan of Jun Fukuyama, save your money and save your tickets to summon 5.0-Sagny. And some quick spoiler alert regarding PvP for this month of March. And yes, when I did this video, it is on 1st of March. And apparently Apex S14 has started in the CN server, and currently we have not seen any glimpse of players using either 5.0-Sagny or the King Aldu Mills. Yep, so hopefully we will be seeing players using either of the guys soon. If not, it's going to be quite sad that every time double Mills banner come out, the heroes don't seem to be quite fascinating. And not to mention, it means bad news for Zilong because they're losing money. I definitely hope the stories can carry on and fans will get to see more stories and new characters from the game. And so, before we end the whole thing, so last final part, going through about the relationship with the characters is, okay, characters with 5.0-Sagny will be Yanni because, which they explained, he's not the actual son of the king. And he is an orphan that is being handpicked by Yanni herself because of spiritual power. And she took him in as a disciple and has kind of put him in lockup or training over the years to hope that he can communicate with the ancestral spirits and to find the truth of the world. And as on the previous video we talked about Super Yanni, the truth of the world is nothing but a fake curtain that has been, long story short, the truth of the world is that this continent they are currently staying at is controlled by chaos, or they are affected by the leftover powers of chaos many years ago. Then followed by Grand Shield. So okay, different from the Valkyrie name that Grand Shields hold, 5.0-Sagny has been very weak since young, and he has not been permitted to stay outside of indoors. So he kind of locked himself up and trained, and he started to be cold towards people close to him or even outsiders. And however, she treat him as treat him as a brother. So as mentioned here, it's describing as sister and brother's relationship. Still to him, in his heart, Grand Shield is still an important being in his life, and he was hoping to use his way to protect her and vice versa. So if this is I hate to say this, yeah, I know I'm bad saying this, but while looking at the great art from 5.0-Sagny and Grand Shield, and if you tell me this is in an eroge situation or harem situation, this is definitely weak. Well, non-blood related One-sama and your non-blood related Ototoyo. Oh yeah, we know where this is going if there is some doujin coming up. Last but not least, this is a chibi art for 5.0-Sagny and drawn by Grandeur Curry, Mount Seltu Liana. So okay, so what did you guys think about his potential or how cool his voice is? Leave it down in the comment sections below. This is Kami. See you guys and goodbye.